everybody. Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Good morning. My name's Kirk Trutner. I'm a senior manager with the entertainment production team here at the park, and I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today for this sneak preview of the Walking Dead attraction. Woo! It officially opens to the public on July 4th. Now, this is a year-round, permanent daytime attraction based on the most watched show in cable television history. And we are thrilled to be able to bring it to life here at the park and share it with you today. So what do you think we get things started? Yeah. All right? Please welcome Universal Studios Hollywood Senior Vice President of Entertainment, Tim Runco.
Well, thank you and good morning. It's a beautiful summer day here at Universal Studios Hollywood, and I can't think of a better time to announce a zombie apocalypse. You're all infected. We're all going to have a terrible, horrible fate. So, as many of you know, we've been at Universal working with our partners at AMC over the last few years and featuring The Walking Dead as part of our Halloween Horror Nights. It's been amazingly successful. And really, it's a perfect match when you think about it, because horror movies were born here at Universal Studios on that lot that's just down the hill. This is where it all started. And then you think of The Walking Dead, which continues to set records and win awards. You know, this tale of survival amongst these flesh-eating, awful zombies, this terrible disease, and sometimes even more dangerous humans. So this is really a great match, and because of that, like Kirk said, we're here today to give you a sneak peek of a year-round permanent Walking Dead attraction right here. And besides our history of horror, we take great pride in the authenticity we bring to everything we do. And if you thought this was terrifying in your own home on your two-dimensional flat screen, just wait. When you walk through that arch, it's like stepping into the story itself or onto the TV set. It's just that world of this mysterious pathogen, the flesh-eating walkers. It's in front of you, it's around you, you can hear it, you can feel it. You're going to wonder if there's any place safe. And that's just the cue. So in a moment, we're going to give you a sneak peek. But first, I would like to introduce some of the people behind this. And you probably remember I think it's the first episode, Rick wakes up in the hospital, disoriented from his wound, and he staggers out into the hallway and down the hall trying to figure out what's up. And he comes across those double doors, those now iconic doors that say, "Do not open, dead inside." Well, Rick is a pretty smart guy, so he keeps going. Well, here, somebody has opened those doors, and it wasn't me. I know enough in a horror movie, if you see doors that say, "Don't open them," don't open them. But here at Universal Studios, we have some very sick and twisted individuals, and they take great joy in kicking open these doors. And I'd like to introduce a few of them. So from the entertainment department, a name some of you know, or a couple of names, our creative director, John Murdy. And of course, our twisted genius senior art director, Chris Williams. And there's always, just more people you can thank. It takes hundreds of craftsmen and artisans to build something like this. But I do have to thank our production manager, Colleen Brezhnehan, for her tireless effort. She's wrangled everything from helicopters to gruesome eyeballs to bring this to us. And the other thing we've mentioned, this is an attraction, a year-round permanent attraction built from the ground up. And who better to help you in that than Universal Creative. It's led by Mark Woodbury, and you know this is the group that imagines, designs, and builds the best attractions on the planet Earth. And they've just been a huge help. And here on the West Coast, Chip Largeman and Gene Dubdrin and their team have just been terrific partners, just making sure we get it right down to every gruesome detail. So The Walking Dead, of course, one, it's just a terrific human drama and story of survival, but it's really known for just the incredible special effects. The things that the next day after everybody watches at night, they come into the office and go, "Oh my God, did you see that? They slit his throat." It's just every episode, they raise the bar. And just the walkers themselves now are icons, the stained teeth, the cloudy eyes, the rotting flesh. It's really just raised the bar as to what it means to be undead. So when you think of that, we have just had enormous good luck. And we've been able to work with the man who actually is behind those incredible special effects, for the television show. And that's, of course, Greg Nicotero and his Can-Be effects group. So in this attraction, the prosthetics, the design, the blood, the gore, it's 100% authentic, just lifted from the show itself. And it's been supervised by Greg and his team, the same people that supervise the effects in the show itself. So again, if you think it's terrifying, shocking, and just emotionally traumatic to see it in your own home on television, wait to walk through that arch, and it's right there, alive and in front of you, or dead and in front of you, which is likely the case. So we'll show it to you in a moment, but first, it really is my pleasure to introduce the executive producer, the director, and the special effects supervisor for The Walking Dead, Greg Nicotero.
Hi guys, it's Tim. Wow, this is exciting, guys. Come on, Universal, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Creature of Black Lagoon, we're all here. Now The Walking Dead is here. Very, very exciting. Walking Dead's been such a big part of our lives over the last 6 years, coming on 7 years. And I've found it very fortunate to be able to be a part of a show that has literally taken the world by storm. It never ceases to amaze me how popular the show is. It's the walkers, it's the characters, it's the situations, it's the humans, it's the bad guys, the good guys. Every little ingredient seems to work. During this whole time, I've had a great opportunity to work with Universal Studios Hollywood on Halloween Horror Nights and designing walkers and collaborating with John Murdy and his amazing team. It really has been a tremendous amount of fun. So partnering with them now on this new Walking Dead permanent attraction, it just takes it to a different level. Realizing this was really a great honor for me. So fans from all over the world visit our locations, they go to Comic-Con, they sort of live and breathe the show very much like I do. So this is a great opportunity for them to walk in the same footsteps that Rick has walked in, that Daryl has walked in, by entering this attraction and getting a little bit of the greatest hits of what we've done over the last 6 years. So giving you guys a chance to walk in their footsteps, now we've made it possible, now we've made it real. Working hand in hand with Universal Studios Hollywood on this project has been indeed a labor of love for myself and for my team at K&B Effects. It's been a great, great experience to envision the storyline and keep it authentic and up to date with the television show, hitting the most memorable moments of the season. Recreating walkers that appear on the show on a weekly basis. Fans will notice some that they recognize. We use some of the same molds. Getting every nuance correct was key to make sure the fans were getting the experience that they deserve. The molds, the masks, the teeth, the eyes, the prosthetics, everything that we use on the Walking Dead television show, we have recreated here in painstakingly gory detail. I think I just stole one of your lines, but it was so good that I just borrowed it. So we're taking The Walking Dead off the set of Georgia and putting it permanently at Universal Studios Hollywood, right here, and that right underneath that little thing that says AMC The Walking Dead. Of course, The Walking Dead is a family affair. We have a lot of cast that has joined us. Some of them I personally killed. Sorry about that, Michael. Some of them I had nothing to do with, sort of. But anyway, they're amazing people. The thing about The Walking Dead, as a lot of you will talk about, is sometimes people say it's a zombie show, sometimes it's a show about the human interaction. When you work day in and day out with these people, you can't help but feel like they're a part of your family. And I've gotten to be very close with each and every one of them, and it's been amazing. So these guys have poured their heart and souls into these characters, these great characters that you guys have fallen in love with and cried when they weren't on the show anymore. So I would like to welcome a couple of them. Kylie Kennedy, who played Mika Samuels. Yay. Brighton Charbonneau, who played her sister Lizzie Samuels. Ross Marquand, who plays Aaron. And my friend Michael Trainer plays Nicholas, who I tore his stomach open last year. And still never found my keys. And last but not least, a dear, dear friend of mine, Scott Wilson, who played Herschel Green. So there's one other person who has yet to be on the show, but is an amazing friend of mine. She loves the show as much as I do, and probably as much as you guys do. Yvette Nicole Brown. So thanks, guys. I hope everybody has a great time. Enjoy.
Thank you, Greg. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Nicotero, Tim Runco, and our very special guest. Big round of applause for everybody. So in just a minute, we're going to take all of you inside the track. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't know what's going on right now. Hang on 1 second, folks. We'll find out what's happening.
Hello. What happened to manners? See, it's my understanding that when somebody says hello, you then say hello back. So let's try this again. Hello!
Hello.
Look at that. We're doing well already. Greg Nicotero. How do I look?
You look good. You want half my stuff, right?
I'm glad you got to that. Now, normally, we introduce ourselves just by popping one of you right off the bat. But you all seem like reasonable people, so we're going to put protocol aside. I mean, do you know how awkward it is to try and have a pleasant conversation with somebody whose friend or friends you just killed? Now, enough about us. Let's talk about you, your situation. It's actually quite simple. Give us your stuff, or we will end you. It's all ours. Your cameras, your phones, your food, your money, your supplies, your hair. Those little universal tags. No! It all belongs to Negan now. You got it? I said got it!
Got it.
Good. Good. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you a gift. Boys! Now, I know we interrupted your little ceremony, and we didn't want to be bad guests. I noticed you don't have a ribbon to cut, so I brought you a ribbon. Do you love it? Yeah. They're not impressed. They're not impressed. What to get the man already has 6 growlers. Got it. How about a herd?
What have you done? Get those gates closed! Get those gates closed! Get those gates closed now! Now! Get those gates closed!
That was a close one. Well, I give that gate about 45 seconds, so you guys can stay out here and try your luck with them, or you can come back and play with us. What's that saying again? The devil you know? Welcome to hell! Come on in!
Folks, I'm so sorry. I don't think we have any choice but to go inside with those animals. So, in just a minute. All right, let's get you guys clear. Right this way, come on, let's get you guys in. Tim, Frank, if I can get you off the stage. We're gonna open up the chains starting right over here, and we're gonna start letting people in. So, let's get these chains up on this side, perfect. Right there, we'll go out right out that way. We'll let you guys in next.
Oh, wow.